Hi, it's Marty Park. I want to talk about customers. I want to talk about the range of customers that every business has the ability to work with, ranging from the ideal customer all the way through. And I want to talk about how we assess people at both sides and the impact, the massive impact it can be having on your business right now, whether it's post-pandemic or in a natural marketplace. This is a critical piece for every business owner and entrepreneur to be assessing from startup all the way through the progression of their business. So the first thing I want to talk about is the idea of an ideal customer. Now, most of the time when I say to somebody, how do you measure an ideal customer? They, they point to money. They say, well, the dollar value, the best one is a client this much. It's like the financial advisor that you say, what's an ideal customer? And he says, anybody that has over $1 million to invest. That's their only parameter. The second piece that's critical is to be able to look though and say, okay, what kind of people do we want to be dealing with? What kind of people do we want to be dealing with? What is that customer like personality-wise? Are they fast to make a decision? Are they open to your feedback and suggestions? But understanding that. The last thing you want to look at is the type of business you want to do. Oftentimes we have different types of clients, people that buy frequently. There's a type of transaction we want, or maybe a type of service if you offer different services where you say we make the most margin on this, or we have the most enjoyment doing this kind of work. Once you've established that those are sort of the ideals, recognizing there's a continuum of clients starting with sort of those A-class clients, the ideal is moving down. What most businesses fail to recognize is that there's a point here where we have to draw the line. We have to be able to say there's a certain point, anybody below that line, we have to be able to fire. We have to get rid of those people. We have to be able to fire them. And the reason for that is that anybody below this threshold costs our business money. And so contrary to what most people think, well, I can't fire clients, I'm going to lose money. There's a certain point where your clientele is not making you money. There are costs associated with servicing them, and there's no profitability in it. You are better off to shed those customers and shed the overhead that's required, and it's actually going to drive profitability and healthy numbers for your business. So there's a quick little summary of think about today. Spend a time talking with your team about what's our ideal client? What do they look like in terms of dollars, in terms of people, in terms of the type of business? Let's look at who we need to get rid of. You ask your team that, I guarantee they're going to know a few people off the top right away as suggestions. If I can offer anything else, I've got a cheat sheet to be able to help you work through this ideal client, and I'm glad to share it with you. Direct message me, send me an email, and we'll get it to you. I'm Marty Park. Hope you have a great day.